guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl MellyMel The Muse, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing with you one of my favorite spices, and that is turmeric. Now this video is going to be the first video of a series of 3 videos in which I discuss the spice known as turmeric. In this first video I will give you some background information, a little history about turmeric, and then in the second video I'll tackle some of the benefits of using turmeric as well as some of the scientific evidence that supports those benefits. And in the last video I will discuss some of the common uses of turmeric as well as some potential adverse effects with turmeric use. Now before we get started, before we start jumping into it, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell right next to it. If you are a frequent flyer of my channel and you have yet to join my community of muses, you might as well join. Go ahead, support your girl. And then for those of you that are already muses, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm so happy to have you in my community. So as many of you already know, I am from a Jamaican heritage. I was born in America, but my parents and as well as my older siblings, they're all from Jamaica. I was actually the first American born. Anyway, I say that because turmeric is a spice that I am accustomed to as a result of growing up in a Caribbean household. Turmeric is a component of curry, and curry is a seasoning that we used a lot in our Caribbean household. I grew up eating a lot of curry, sis. A lot of curry. As a matter of fact, curry is like one of my favorite dishes. Curry chicken and some white rice. Yes, honey. That is my favorite. Well, second favorite. My first favorite is oxtail, but we won't get into that right now. But the point is, I grew up eating a lot of curry, and as a result, that exposed me to turmeric, since it's a component found in curry. Now that I'm on this journey to improve myself both mentally, physically, as well as spiritually, I've been paying closer attention to what it is that I'm consuming, what it is that I'm putting into my body, putting on my body, putting into my mind, etc., etc. I'm basically trying to be more mindful as well. So I've been looking into more natural ways, more herbal spices, things of that nature, ways that I can sort of improve my overall health. Along the line, I came across the use of turmeric in like skincare, as well as when it's used topically for skincare, as well as when you consume turmeric, some of the benefits that it has for you as well, which is awesome because I already use turmeric in cooking. After I came across all this exciting information I was finding about turmeric, I was figuring out ways to incorporate it into more of my dishes that I cook, as well as ways to incorporate it into skincare. Some of you guys probably already saw the video that I made, which was like my DIY turmeric body sugar scrub. I'll post a link to that video right here. You can go ahead and check it out. That is a great way of utilizing turmeric. I'm also working on a face mask that includes turmeric, and once I'm done with that, I'll be able to share that with you guys as well. Now let's begin the history and background information of turmeric. So turmeric is native to India as well as Southeastern Asia, but nowadays it's cultivated in other regions of the world as well, such as Africa. Basically areas that are humid, that are hot, and that have the ability to provide a sufficient amount of water for the turmeric plant. Although turmeric goes by many names, such as yellowroot, golden spice, and Indian saffron, the word turmeric itself is derived from a Latin word, terra merita, which when you translate that, it means meritorious earth. And meritorious means deserving of reward and praise. So turmeric is a perennial rhizomatous herb from the ginger family. And the spice known as turmeric actually comes from the underground portion of the plant, the rhizome. If you guys ever seen an actual turmeric rhizome, or sort of like the root part of the plant, and compare it to the ginger that you see in the grocery store, it looks very, very similar. As a matter of fact, I feel like it would probably be difficult to tell them apart until you actually cut through it, because they have completely different colors. When it comes to the pigmentation of the spice, it kind of ranges. Overall, it's a yellow color, but it can range from like a deep, deep yellow, almost orange in appearance, to a sort of lighter, brighter yellow color. And the coloring kind of depends on the type of turmeric, because there are different types. And the different types are based on the area of the world or the region that the plant is produced in. The turmeric rhizome is composed of curcuminoids. It's actually the curcuminoids that provide the yellow coloring. It also contains essential oils, and the essential oils is what provides like the aromatic scent as well as the taste. The active ingredient in turmeric are the curcuminoids, and about 70% of the curcuminoids is actually a specific curcuminoid called curcumin. Curcumin was first isolated and characterized in 1910. And since then, several studies have been conducted, and these studies have revealed that this particular compound has antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, as well as anti-neoplastic properties. And in addition to all of that, it has the potential to improve mental health, metabolic diseases, as well as skin conditions. Hence why you see it used often in skincare. And in traditional Indian medicine, it's been used to treat a variety of ailments, including gastrointestinal, which is like your stomach, hepatic, which is liver, skin conditions, as well as gynecological related matters. Turmeric has been used in traditional Indian medicine and religious practices for millennia, like over 6,000 years. Okay? This ain't no new kid on the block, okay? It's an old vet. It's been around. In the 13th century, it was Arab merchants that introduced turmeric to the European market. Ever since then, it's been used for cooking, for dyes, for cosmetics, for medicines, etc. for centuries. India still remains the largest producer, consumer, and exporter of turmeric. There are two main commercial turmeric. I don't want to butcher the names, so I'll just put them up here somewhere. There are two main types. The United States market tends to get the type that's a little bit darker in color, while the British and the Middle Eastern market tends to get the turmeric that's a little lighter in color. It's like a lighter yellow, and that's mainly because it has less curcumin in it, as well as less of the volatile oils in it, which appears to be what that particular market prefers. But again, those differences is based on the area that the turmeric is produced in. Within the past decade, there's been a considerable amount of interest placed on turmeric and the benefits of turmeric and different ways of using turmeric to take advantage of those benefits. And to be honest with you, the interest is just going to continue to rise as more and more information is available showing the benefits of using turmeric, especially when it comes to treating dermatological and inflammatory conditions. Of course, I will be discussing that further in the second video of this series. FYI, in case you wanted more information or wanted to read a few things for yourself, I provided links to the articles that I read that provided me with the information I needed to come up with this turmeric series. See you guys at my next upload. Bye!